We're good. Awesome. Okay, so really quickly recap what I just said. We are making a garden hat, okay? So get the materials out, all the art supplies that you have in that little bag, and the first thing we're gonna do is put something on your hat that represents water. I just chose tissue paper. It could be whatever color tissue paper. You can draw something with your pen, your crayons. You can glue one of these on if you have tape. But that first thing is water, right? So important. We need to drink lots of water too, right? As humans, we need to drink at least, depending on your age, 6 to 11, usually like 4 to 6 cups a day. So, you want to drink water just like plants. Next thing, A. So we're talking about an acrostic. That was a word I said earlier. Each letter represents a different word, right? Just like the initials in your name. So A is something else on here. Can anyone just shout it out or put it in the chat? What is the second thing in a garden that you might need to grow a plant? It starts with an A. It's invisible. We breathe it in. Air. That's right, from Joshua. Awesome. So we're going to put something on our hat that represents air, okay? I like to use these little things. I like to twirl them up and show something kind of representing air. So you can do that, right? So you can use tape. You can use your glue if you want. But I'm just going to tape mine on. And put my...
Oh, do you need tape?
Put my air right there. Yeah, if you need to go run and grab some tape, that's fine. But glue, or you can draw it on. So first is water, second is air. And then also on your little paper, you can color it in. I like to color it in so that I know I went over it. So we went over water. Now we went over air. Next in the acrostic is R, the letter R. So what does the letter R stand for? What do you think? What on here starts with an R?
Okay, cool. Okay, wait. Rain!
Rain is good. It's on the paper. It's on the bottom. You need...
Rain.
Room. You need room, right? If you're a plant and you have roots, look at this little plant right here. On the bottom, it's going to grow roots, just like a tree, just like anything that you put in the ground, it's going to have a root. Even some of the carrots is an actual root that we eat. So there are different types of plants that are actually roots that we eat. But this is room, okay? So you need a space to grow your plants. You need to think really hard about where you're going to grow your plants, because that's important too. If you have a backyard, and let's say you don't get any sun in your backyard, lots of shade, is that going to be a good place to grow your plants? What do you think?
No.
No, exactly, because plants need lots of sun. So you need to think about your room or your space where you're going to grow. So room, I like to do look, I have this. I'm going to put this as my room. I'm going to cut a little piece off. You can use something else. You have to put something on your hat that represents room. So choose one of the art supplies that we have, and we're going to put it on here. I like to do a little stripe on the side of my hat. I'm going to use my glue. And I'm going to put it on here. Let me see your hats. You can, if you feel comfortable showing us your hats, show us what you're coming up with right now. I like to see all the different designs and art that you do. Remember, this is your hat. You can get as creative as you want. You don't have to use construction paper. You can use your crayons. Cool. So we have air, we have water, we have our room to grow. I'm going to color room, right? Because we did room.
Yes.
We're marking them off as we go. Remember, our acrostic. Can you say acrostic?
I gotta go out. She's crying, so show them your.
I understand. I have a 5-month-old at home. So we have the give water, we have air, we have room. Now we have D. So the letter D, what does that stand for on the paper here? What do we need to... Dirt is a great guess. It's on the paper. Can you read it? It's in the sky.
Daylight.
Daylight, exactly. So now we need to put something on our hat that represents daylight. Because remember, this is our plant hat. This is going to remind us of all the things that we need. Yep, you got construction paper right there. That's awesome. I have a balloon. You should all have a balloon in your bag. If you want to use your balloon, maybe your parents can help you blow it up and tape it onto your hat.
make a smoothie.
Not too big, right? Because it's got to stay on the hat.
Is there
This is
some?
going to be like my sun, okay? I have a green sun. What colors do you all have? Oh, it looks black on there. That's cool. Oh, that's neat.
I got a
Your
red one.
sun. That's gonna be the sun.
Yellow, you got an orange.
There's it up top.
So, oh, you have a red one. Yeah, so this can represent our daylight, right? Because it's so important. Most vegetables need 8 to 12 hours of sunlight a day. What are 2 different types of light? Because this is on this paper. The other paper that we sent in your email today, what are 2 different types of light?
Battery light.
Battery light, that's true. I do grow vegetables under grow lights inside. That's a great guess. Of course, there's sunlight, right?
Yeah.
Daylight from the sun, and then you said battery light. So like UV lights from a light bulb, you can actually go to the store and buy light bulbs that give out UV rays that come from the sun. Isn't that really neat? So UV light and daylight from the sun, right? So there's different types of light. So I'm going to put my hat on here. I mean my balloon on my hat. So we've got give water, right? That's the G. Then we have the A, which is your air. Your R, remember, was for room. And D is for daylight. So let's color daylight so I don't forget that I did that one. I think I'm going to use my pencil for that one. And I'm just marking it off so I remember that I did daylight. All right. So again, let's go back to the acrostic and see. We have E. What is E? It's on your paper. Where do plants grow on? What planet do we live on?
Earth.
Earth, yes, I see some in the chat, and you said Earth. That's awesome. So Earth, okay? So you have to grow plants on our Earth, our planet Earth. We want to take care of the Earth. Growing your own plants and vegetables is really good for the Earth, right? It's because you can just go walk out to your garden, and you can eat your plants and your fruits and your veggies. You want to eat lots of colorful fruits and vegetables. Can someone tell me their favorite fruit or vegetable that they like to eat?
Pears. Carrot.
Carrots, pears, love it. Those are colorful, right? That's like green and orange. What else? I see Brittany. What's your favorite?
Strawberries.
Strawberries. Oh, yes, I love strawberries. So good. Man, you are coming up with some really great ideas. So Earth. So let's think of something that we can put on our hat. You can get creative, whatever you like, that represents Earth, right? So I am going to do some crayon action. I think I'm just going to, because this is green, I'm going to like color it green little dots here. But you can do whatever you want, right? This is going to represent my Earth.
Where am I going to see?
And the Earth gives us all kinds of beautiful things for our plants, right? It gives us soil. It gives us water. Do all plants need water? What do you think?
Say yes. Do thumbs up.
Yes, all plants need water, and that comes from the Earth. So it's pretty amazing, the system that we live in. It feeds us, and it gives us what we need to survive. And we can actually grow that stuff, which is pretty cool. All right, so I don't know if you can see, I've colored some green dots on my hat, and so far, all right, so G is give water, right? A is for air, and R is for room, D is for daylight, and then we have E for earth. I'm going to color that one off too. I'm going to do a mix of colors. All right, so last but not least, in fact, this is my favorite one because I'm a nutritionist and I know that you need to know that you have to eat lots of nutrients. So what is that N word I just said? What do we need to give our plants?
Nutrients.
If they're hungry?
Say nutrients.
Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What does the N stand for?
Nutrients.
Nutrients. Everyone say nutrients.
Nutrients.
Yes, so plants are hungry just like us. We're humans. They need food. So we need to give food for our plants, right? So they need nutrients too. And you can actually get plant food at the store, or you can make your own plant food. Have you ever heard of composting?
Yeah. We do
Yeah,
it.
so like if you have old banana peels, old food scraps, even like old leaves in your yard, wood, sticks, you can put that in a big pile and it turns into compost, and that actually feeds your plants. So that's pretty neat. You can learn how to compost. Later this summer, we're going to try and give you a longer gardening series, and you can learn how to do that. It's a lot of fun.
You can't give
So,
yourself.
Last thing is nutrients. What are you going to put on your hat to represent nutrients? Show me.
Construction paper?
Yes, the blue construction paper. I think I'm going to use my pink tissue paper for nutrients.
Probably my
I'm just
red.
going to tear a little piece off and put it on my hat next to
Someone
my
there
purple.
for your nutrients.
I'm just going to scrunch it up. This is going to be my little nutrients on the side with my water. I'm going to use some tape so it sticks. So what do you think? Is soil alive? Is it living like us?
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
It's not? Actually, it
Yes, it
is.
is.
It's alive. Soil is alive because it, just like us, it needs to eat, right? So actually, soil is alive. That's crazy.
Take a
to
little
think
bit
about.
and do like that.
Okay, so here's my crazy hat. It's my garden hat. So remind me of all the things on the acrostic that we went over. G was for what?
Wait. Water.
Yes, to give it water. Y'all are so smart. A is for what?
Air.
Air. R is for
Room to grow.
room to grow. D to the sky.
Daylight.
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 E was for
Earth.
Earth. That's right. And N, last but not least,
Nutrients.
nutrients. Okay, so let me show off your hats. Let me see your hat. This is my hat. How do I look?
My hat fell on the ground.
Oh, my balloon fell off. I was like, where's my balloon? I want everyone to see my balloon, so I'm going to stick it back on there. And you can't see my balloon because it looks black because I'm behind a green screen, but it's actually a green balloon. How do I look?
Good.
Good. Let me see yours. Oh my gosh, I love that one. It's got like some stripes in the front. And then you have your yellow piece of construction paper. Oh, I love how the balloon is like right in the middle on yours. Mine's kind of like hanging to the side.
How about her balloon?
Nice. I love it. Y'all did such a great job. This is awesome.
I popped my balloon.
So just remember, okay, anyone can be a gardener, but what's so important for you to remember is that it's important to eat fruits and vegetables, okay, like half your plate, lots of colorful fruits and vegetables, and drink water. Lots of water because it's really good for you. So just like your plants need to eat healthy, we need to eat healthy, and we can do that by being gardeners and just growing our own fruits and veggies. A lot of fun, and it's good exercise, right? So always fun to do, and if you want to learn more, we teach more of these classes at the food bank. You can learn about it on our website, and we're going to try and have another series this summer here at the library.
I wouldn't put it.
All right, any questions? Are we going to go on Facebook Live? Oh, it's up to you. I was just saying. But any questions? Anyone have questions about
Shake your head, say
where
no.
to grow plants? What are 3 places we can grow plants? What kinds of different soil?
Dirt.
Yeah, so there's soil, and then there's what else?
Dirt.
Sand. We can grow plants in sand. Did you know that?
No.
No, yeah, now you know something new. And then last, you can grow plants in water. Have you ever seen, like, on the river? Sometimes they'll grow lily pads and stuff.
Yeah, we have. Well, what are we gonna do?
Any questions for me, guys? You can write it in the chat. Okay.